Alright guys, we're back out here tonight. For a little bit at least. I am exhausted from a long week at work, so I figured we'd start marking out the cab to continue on cutting the floor out. And I think that while I'm cutting, I'm just going to come up. Where's my finger at? There it is. Up along here, along there, and cut that and get rid of this whole back wall. Get rid of all these. And in the process of doing that, I'm going to bring the cab back to about here before this bag mount and cross member, not bag mount, the link bar mount / bed mount, that's still also not done. Just so I can make some room for some subs. I've realized that that big ass sub box I wanted to put in here ain't gonna fit because it goes literally edge of interior panel to edge of interior panel, and I'm just not willing to try and fit that. So let's get to marking. Well, you can kind of see my line. That's the black. Then I switched to blue. I went through 10 plus black Sharpies trying to draw that line. First blue one I grabbed worked amazing. I don't know why. I like black Sharpies, but the blue ones work better. I don't know why. If you know why, what the hell. Now we're committed. Now that is one hell of a hole. But that's how we test themselves. I've never done this before, but I think I can handle the job. Dang it. A bush light deer fell down while I was cutting somehow. It's weird. Well, when you look at it from back here, we just took on a hell of a lot more commitment. That's a big ass hole in the cab. Now in the end, I think it will make life easier. Well, maybe not easier, who am I kidding? But I think we'll come out with a lot cooler floor. Instead of trying to patch all this floor back together, I think I'll be a lot happier with the final product after running, braces and being able to extend the cab back a little bit for sub box room or storage, whatever it may be. But I definitely have my hands full. And now that I have really good access to these body mounts, the body drop's going to be simple. Aside from the front end, which I'll show you around here. The next problem we're going to run into, my new tripod that I got from my brother. Thank you, Eric. awesome birthday present is going to be this control arm smacking here, which I plan on cutting all this out. But the other problem is going to be right above that is this, the brake booster. So I hope I don't run into clearance issues, but I can just about guarantee I'm gonna run into clearance issues, because for some reason, instead of putting the master, the slave cylinder, whatever this is, right here, not over like an inch, they decided on Nissan to just space the brake booster way out, which is kind of dumb. And it works well if you're not body dropping a truck, but they should have known that this was going to happen. They just weren't thinking ahead. Man, I really opened up a bag of worms on this one. But hell yeah, it's going to be good times. So it's been a long day. Went up and had lunch at Fat Smitty Burgers and went to the game farm with my family. Wife and kids had a good ass time feeding the bison with their burps and their stinky breaths. So I really wanted to see this cab cut open today, and we'll continue on tomorrow. So hell yeah, y'all have a good night. We'll be back at it.